What's up, y'all? It's your boy Mike. I'm back. Esco Elite Fitness. Remember to subscribe, comment, and like on my channel. Appreciate the support, the follow, any help I can get from you guys, man. Recommend me to your friends, family, everybody. Anyways, I want to talk to you guys about vices today. What vices are you dealing with? What are your struggles? A lot of people are dealing with drinking vices. They don't know how to give it up. A lot of people are dealing with food addiction. That's a vice as well. If you, like me, I used to deal with, one of my vices was weed. Very hard to give up. Marijuana, Mary Jane. But how do we give up our vices? For me, I'd cold turkey because I'm a very extreme dude. But for some people, I say cut back a little bit at a time. There's a lot of people having a hard time giving up alcohol. That's a hard vice. It's like the one that's shunned upon. Like people almost get mad at you that you don't drink. It's almost like up there appalled, like, oh, you don't drink? No, I don't drink. I stopped drinking not over 9 months ago. Some people don't drink at all. I have a sister who's never drank in her life. She maybe had a sip here and there, but she's not a drinker. And for some reason, people find it almost offensive. Oh my God, you don't drink. You're not fun. You're boring. But don't let nobody shun you, man. Don't let nobody make you feel bad if you're trying to give it up or if you don't drink or if you're even trying to change your life around. Because there's going to be those negative people that are always going to try to pull you back in to do that. And for some reason, alcohol is the one vice that everybody has a big problem with people giving up. It's like they feel offended. They're appalled. Like, no. Just because you're drinking and you're destroying your life, don't destroy mine. I'm worrying about me. I'm doing me. Because I asked myself, why are we such in a hurry to get to the grave? Because I'm going to tell you something. That is one way it's going to get you to the grave real quick. It's alcohol. And your other vices as well. Food addictions is a vice too. We have a huge problem in America. Obesity right now is massive. You've probably seen on one of my shorts that I posted about the 3 most obese states in the nation. And yeah, that's a huge problem. So again, how do you give up those vices? You got to slowly start cutting back. That's what the normal person does. Slowly start cutting back. Start looking at how much you're drinking, how many days per week, and slowly start cutting those drinks back. Because you're going to go through withdrawals. When I gave up the weed, I'm going on almost about 2.5 months now. I went through some really bad withdrawals. Nights were rough, sleeping. I even had night sweats, mood swings, irritability, you name it. I went through all that. So I understand it's not easy. It's a hard thing to do. So, but I'm telling you right now, once you do it and when you get through it, and again, I always talk about the hard shit in life. That's the hard shit in life. You got to get to make you stronger. And it builds that willpower. So once you break through those vices and you create that willpower to say no, you're getting stronger. You're building that thing in your brain that gives you the willpower to say no to things. And again, it's also with food as well. That's another different addiction in itself. That's another animal. And the one that's dangerous is food because it's everywhere. We can get it 24/7. And pretty much alcohol these days, you can almost get 24/7 as well. So remember, work on that. That's one thing I want to talk to you guys about. It's very important. If you want to flip your life for the better, you want to turn to a better man, a better person, be a better father, be a better businessman, just be a better person in life, start giving up your vices. That will help you. You'll see. You'll start turning things around. For me, why did I give up my vices? Why did I give all that up? I wanted mental clarity. That was the most important thing. I wanted more energy, mental clarity. I wanted to be more sharp, more focused, and I feel that. I feel way better. A lot of times, I would use the weed as a crutch. I always said, man, when I'm in a bad mood, I don't feel good, I'm just going to smoke it. It'll calm me down. It'll make my brain relax. It works, for sure. But that's just a crutch, man. That's just a temporary fix. That's not what you should be using it for. Everybody uses things for different reasons. I'm not saying it's bad. Some people, it helps them for their mental health. For a person like myself who suffers from mental health, I don't think weed is good, for me personally. So I'm not telling people how to live. I'm just telling you my experience with it. And I smoked this since I was a teenager, pretty much all through my adulthood. And I just said enough is enough. And you guys should look at yourselves and be like, how long have I been drinking for? How long have I been on this bottle? You know what I'm saying? Like, when's enough? When are you going to grow up? I started drinking as a teenager, trying to be cool, fit in, and then eventually into adulthood, partying in the nightclubs. It was never my vice. I drank to have fun, to be the fun guy, to have a good time. But like, yay, look at me, everybody. I'm a fun guy. I'm a party guy. But deep down, I really didn't enjoy it. Especially the hangovers. That's the worst. That should already tell you When you have those splintering headaches, like someone hit you upside the head with a baseball bat, that's your body telling you, dude, yo, this ain't good for your brain. Imagine stepping in the ring with a professional fighter and just letting him tee off on you, let him punch you, a pro boxer. How do you think your head's going to feel the next day? You're going to be pounding. I sparred before, pounding headaches the next day. Sometimes it lasts for days. Why do you want to do that to yourself? I ask myself, like, why? Why do you want to poison your body? Why do you want to get to the grave faster? But I feel like people just want to, they're in a race to get to the grave. So instead of us saying, oh, I'll live, I want to, like a lot of men, I hear a lot of men say, I'll die for my kids. I'll die for my wife. Okay, that's true. You'll take a bullet for your kids and your wife. Why not say instead, I'll live for my kids. I'll live for my wife, my family. Why don't I get off this bottle? Why don't I become a better person? Instead of having that mindset, just flip it. That's all you got to do. Switch that thinking around, and it'll turn around, and you'll get better with it. I promise you. So stop being in a hurry to get to the grave. I feel like everybody's in a rush, especially guys in my age group. Like, when's enough, fellas? Like, you've drank, like me, I tell people, I drank and partied enough for a lifetime. Enough is enough. Enough with the bullshit. You got to grow up sometime. Stop being a fucking child. It just destroys families. It destroys lives. And let's not even talk about people who get behind the wheel who are sloshed. That's a whole nother story. How about you get behind the wheel one day, had one too many, and you kill somebody? DUI. Guess what? You're going to prison. Guess what? What if you kill a kid or a family? You're never coming home. You're going to prison for life just because you made that one fatal mistake of drinking and driving. Vices are horrible, man. And you got to learn to fight through them and give them up, because it's not going to lead down a good road. I promise you that. I've seen it. I've seen it many times over and over. I've been in prison with people like that. That alcohol and drugs destroyed their lives. They'd made bad decisions on it. You don't think rationally when you're intoxicated. Again, think about your vices, man, and what you can do to give them up, and start working on that. Fight. You got to fight every day. Life's a fight. You got to fight with yourself. You got to tell yourself no. And I said, all right, I got to do better. I got to be a better man, be a better person. But you got to give that shit up, you guys. I'm telling you, it's for the better. It's not for the worse. Don't let nobody convince you otherwise either. And don't let nobody make you feel bad just because you don't want to drink anymore, or you don't want to smoke no weed. It's weird. The minute I gave up weed and started telling people, oh, watch, you'll see, you'll go back to it. You're going to miss it. I'm not going to lie to you. Yes, I miss that feeling, but I don't need it no more. I'm good. I'm winning. I'm in charge. Not the drug, not my vices. I don't need alcohol. I don't miss it at all. Not one bit. I don't miss the drink. I don't crave it. I actually, the only thing I crave is my coffee in the morning and my water. That's it. I don't need it. So I made a decision to leave it behind, give it up, and you should do the same. And I'm telling you, your life will be better because of it. You'll elevate in life. That's what you got to do, elevate. Your frequency is low when you have vices. I promise you're not operating at high frequency. You're not at your true potential. So that's one of the reasons why I want to give everything up. Going into 2024, from here on out, I'll be 49 in a few weeks. Sober Sally. I'm going to be sober for the rest of my life. I made a decision, and I'm going to stick by that decision. Yeah, I'm going to have some bumps along the road. There's going to be some temptation, I'm sure, in there. But you know what? I tell myself, I'm in charge. No one else is in charge of me. No one's going to influence me or tell me what to do. I'm a grown-ass man now, so can't nobody influence me to do nothing I don't want to do. I'm in charge of me, and that's it. And you got to do the same. Take responsibility and take action for yourself. So that being said, you guys, remember, cut those fucking vices out, and let's go, my warriors.